It's something I'm not supposed to talk about. Nobody is. But
what?
That they took a lot of people away. People that they thought were going to make trouble for them. People that had guns or things they wanted. They just took them away.
Where?
Re-education camps, that's what they call it.
I have decided we really need camps for adults. And we need the kind of camps that you all run. I mean, really.
There are millions of Americans, almost all white, almost all Republicans, who somehow need to be deprogrammed.
And the question is, how are we going to really almost deprogram these people who have signed up for the cult of Trump?
There are millions of people who believe that the election was rigged. How do you begin to deprogram them?
Once we educate them, we coach them on how to interact and empower the person to start thinking for themselves.
They are members of a cult, the Trumpist cult, and who have to be deprogrammed.
Because they've been brainwashed, Joy. I really believe that they have been brainwashed by this misinformation campaign.
So how do you de-radicalize these people?
We probably need to double, triple, quadruple, or increase funding for these de-radicalization programs.
It's 11:59 at Radio Free America, and this is Uncle Sam with music and the truth until dawn. Right now, I got a few words for some of our brothers and sisters in the occupied zone. The chair is against the wall. The chair is against the wall. John has a long mustache. John has a long mustache. It's 12 o'clock, Americans, another day closer to victory. And for all of you out there on or behind the lines, this is your song.
The FBI has arrested hundreds of people in connection with the January 6th insurrection at the U.S. Capitol, and more could be on the way.
Approximately 800 people have been arrested.
Joseph Biggs was indicted earlier this week by a federal grand jury along with 4 other members of the group with conspiracy to commit sedition.
Joseph Biggs facilitated political violence even if they weren't armed and didn't assault anybody at the Capitol on January 6th.
A couple hours ago, I was informed by my attorney that there is a warrant out for my arrest with allegations involving January 6th. I will have to turn myself in Monday morning.
The DOJ, the Biden administration announced, is charging a host at InfoWars, a man called Owen Schroyer, with several federal crimes, including, quote, entering a restricted area on January 6th. Well, that sounds bad. What did Owen Schroyer do? He didn't go inside the Capitol building on January 6th. He stood on the Capitol steps with hundreds of other people.
Enrique Tarrio pleaded guilty to 2 misdemeanor charges, including the burning of a Black Lives Matter banner.
As for those text messages, the January 6th committee is now planning to subpoena them as it looks into Jones' role in the Capitol attack.
The American people are not buying the whole fraud that January 6th was the new Pearl Harbor, worse than 9/11, all these preposterous, asinine things that were said in time.
I mean, January 6th was a false flag. Everybody knows it at this point, from Ray Epps to the pipe bomber. I mean, it's obvious. It's all coming out. It's all being exposed. We're not going to be the ones on trial anymore. No, globalists, we're coming after you. Nuremberg 2.0 begins now.
The answer to 19...